It's been said that a manager's greatest concern is the number of unemployed that are on the payroll. With a show of hands, how many folks would prefer not to have employees? Think of all the time you would save. The recruiting, the advertising, the interviewing, the onboarding, the training. Think of all the money you would save. The payroll taxes, the benefits, the health care, the computers, desks, paper clips, office parties, and severance pay, to name a few. And there always seems to be a gap in the skills you need versus the skills of your employees. You can't have an expert in everything, right? There's also a fine line between wanting low employee turnover and getting fresh new ideas. Low turnover and you get too stale. High turnover, you lose consistency and incumbent knowledge. And it always seems that you have too many employees or not enough. One week you think you need to do layoffs, and the other you're on a hiring blitz. Can you imagine where your company would be if you could convert all of that time, that energy, that brain power, and other resources from employee administration, basically babysitting, to forward thinking, like designing the next product enhancement or serving the customer better? So let's come back to reality, because obviously you can't fire everyone, and if you did, you'd have to do all the work, and we couldn't be here at Kingsmill. But the 80-20 rule says that 80% of your employees could not show up for work tomorrow, and you'd still be fine as long as it's the right 80%. So I'm not advocating firing everyone, not even the less than average 80%, but it's nice to dream. And actually, it is possible, just not recommended yet. Fret not, there's hope. The old school terminology for this phenomenon is called freelance, contingent labor, and consultant. But thanks to technology advancement, cultural shifts, and businesses realizing the potential benefits, we're talking about something completely different. This definitely isn't your grandfather's Kelly Girl service. These days it has new names: Workforce 3.0, crowdsourcing, crowd-solving, hyper-specialization. The one I prefer is the human cloud. It seems to be the most descriptive. It's like cloud computing. It depicts the best in-class resources available on demand. Okay, so there may be a few of you that are still dependent on the fax machine and thinking you'll never have a staff full of consultants and freelancers. Let me give you some info on why this is important to you. A recent Accenture study says that in 1989, 6% of the U.S. workforce was contingent labor. Today, various estimates put that number between 22 and 30%. Seth Godin, in his new book, predicts that number to skyrocket from here. Technology is the main enabler for the human cloud, but there are plenty of other drivers as well. It seems to be a cultural shift, a true win-win situation. There are also plenty of other reasons that business is driving with this shift. The two main ones are wealth and health, more money and fewer headaches. It's at this point that I remind you of all the dreams we shared at the beginning where you have no employees. The human cloud is helping organizations in that direction. Just by coincidence, all the issues we dreamed about in the beginning can be reduced or eliminated through proper leverage of the human cloud. Companies are finding other benefits as well. Speed to market, for one. The human cloud offers great scalability, so you can ramp up on an important project very quickly and scale back just as quick without even uttering the word layoff. Oh, and did I mention that when you scale up, you can do so with real experts in their field, whatever they may be. It's like putting together a dream team for each project. Just picture Serena Williams, Peyton Manning, and LeBron James on your team with Justin Verlander standing by if you need him. Fresh ideas is another benefit. As you Virginia Council of CEO folks know, fresh ideas and innovation are vital to a prosperous future. The human cloud is a great way to bring innovation into your organization. In summary, there's a storm on the horizon, and the human cloud, like real clouds, holds potential, real potential for scalability, speed, and value. And remember that life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. Thank you.